Hello and welcome to a screencast from eDesign 360. This is your host, Ames Brown, and today we're going to explore basic recording and editing with Audacity. Last time we left off with setting up Audacity and finished with how to install and set up the MP3 plugin so that we can record and then export as MP3. Okay, so now you're ready to record, and you can, up here at the top, you see this little microphone image. You can say start monitoring, and you'll see a level here. And remember, we set it to mono, so you're only going to see one channel. And here you see a very strong signal from my microphone. And in terms of audio playback, we're really not interested in that now. We want to record. So we're good to go. You're ready to click record and see what happens. So I come up here, I click the record, and then there's going to be a track window that's going to show up, and it's immediately going to start showing you your waveform as you record. And so here you can see exactly as I'm talking to you right now in the screencast, it is recording a waveform. And as it goes, if you raise your voice, you're going to see a stronger level to the waveform, and if you lower your voice, you're going to see a smaller version of the waveform. But this waveform becomes very important when you're editing, because then you can see where the speaking is. So I'm going to remain silent for a moment. See, that's what silence looks like. And I can know that, oh, there's really nothing much going on over there, so I could probably eliminate that. So let me stop the recording right now. I click over here on the square for stop. And you have 6 little tools in here. And your default edit tool is cursor, just like in word processing. And if you click in your waveform, you can highlight, you can select, and you can move along by scrolling. And so if I wanted to make this so that it's shorter on the timeline, I can make it more compact. Right? So you can see I recorded for somewhere just shy of a minute. And I can expand it, right, and get a more detailed view. So the magnifying plus minus, very helpful. If I wanted to eliminate this silence here, right, I could just highlight that by just dragging across it, and I'll hit my backspace or delete key, and voila, the silence is gone. So you never want to get too close to a waveform, because then you're going to get an abrupt cut in the audio. Always good to check your beginning, see if you have any silence at the beginning. Always good to check your end, see if you have any silence at the end. I kept talking, so I actually stopped recording mid-word here in this example. So what are some things that you can do? You could highlight everything. Let's say your waveform, your microphone is not giving a very strong signal. You could go under Effect, and you could Amplify. And by default, it's going to pick a maximum amplification, which will not cut off any of the peaks of your audio. So if you have some interference, little blips, then you'll probably want to say allow clipping and raise this up. And I'm going to take this down -6 just to show you. And you can see it's made it a much weaker waveform. And that's, you know, in some cases your microphone might give you something that looks like that. So I would come over here and I would go under Effect. I would amplify it. And since I took it down 6, I'm going to take it up 6. And notice the OK is dimmed out, so I'm going to say allow clipping, because I know that should work, right? Because I already subtracted decibel levels. So now I'm taking it up to where it was originally. So there are a number of other little effects here that you can play with. Click removal tries to remove these little sound effects that are unintentional, that might come from speaking plosives too close to the microphone. Echo can give you an echo effect. And so you can play with some of these and see what they do. But here you see a basic recording. So remember we installed that MP3. Instead of saving this as a native Audacity file, which is really a project because it saves it as a folder with lots of pieces inside of it, we're going to export, and we'll give it a name. So for the sake of this, I'll say recording 01, and I'll go to my fake desktop here, and so it says MP3. I'm not even going to go check options. I'm just going to click save, and here would be classic header information for the file that MP3 players and so on know how to pick up. You could put your name in here. You could give it a title, you know, a date if you wanted to. Or you can just leave this empty and click OK, and there you go. Now have an MP3 file, and if I open that, there is my recording that I just made. So that should get you started with using Audacity. Have fun recording. And this has been eDesign 360. See you next time in another screencast.